So doing work on my daily today, which is always good fun, isn't it? You have to do that, isn't it? So this is just a bit of maintenance. We're doing a wheel bearing, exhaust and an oil change, hopefully anyway. So as you can see, it's an old midget. This is actually my daily runner. Just going to get the wheels up, chuck it up, and I'll come back. So straight away you can see that we've got a bit more than we bargained for. The boot here is gone, and I knew this was leaking, but it is leaking everywhere, isn't it? So that's gooey in all directions. Yeah, look at that, leaking absolutely everywhere. Probably going to end up affecting rubber components and things like that. So I might try and wash that off before I put this all back together, but that is definitely shot, isn't it? So I think a couple of £100 to get a new one, which I haven't got at the moment, so yeah, I'll have to wait, and I might as well wait until I do that when I do this. So it's a future thing. I did notice this got a lot of, there's a bit of rust streak there, and there's definitely a gap going on here. Oop, just dropped you. So there's definitely something going on here. You can see the rust is weeping down, and I don't know, it looks like there might be some sort of play in here, so I'm going to have a quick look at that as well. Let's see how we got on. So that's what we've got so far. I've just removed the caliper, just put it up there, quick inspection, looks okay to me. Got the hub nut off. Obviously the hub nut going to come off, so I'm going to use that. So I'm just going to bang that on there quickly, and it's an old one from I think my dad's stuff. It's an old school puller. Just put the wheel nuts on, tighten that up, and it pops. I'll show you in a minute. So that's that, just bunged on there, finger tight. We got here. Oh, it's going off easy. And that's that, easy as. I did say it needed a new wheel bearing. That's the old race. That should have come off really inside there. So so it's definitely massively broken up. That's the spacer. Okay, so I'm going to clean this up and see if we can get that all off. Let's have a go. So this is how a 10-minute job can turn into a full-on disaster. So that's the race. That shouldn't be there. That should have come off. And this is a stub axle here, so I've got to get that off of there, and so that's going to be interesting, isn't it, how to do that. Could cut it, could try and get, looks like somebody's had a go at prizing stuff in here before. Don't really know how to do that. I reckon do a little bit of teasing, maybe a bit of heat, if I go at that and see what happens. So definitely getting a little bit of a gap going on here, and we're doing that. Hydraulics next, that'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Next thing to do. So yeah, definitely getting a gap opening up around here. So it is on the move, but this is how you take a 10-minute job and turn it into an hour job. Right, so after a bit, we're nearly there. Look, that's going to come off in the next few bangs, hopefully. Ooh, off it comes. There you go. Okay. So that added about 15 minutes to the whole operation, didn't it? So obviously did need changing, didn't it? So this is what we're trying to get out is this race here. You can see around here. You'll notice there's a small notch on each side to allow you to get your gentle device, chisel in other words. I've started the one at the bottom. Yeah, it's coming off there, look. So that's started to move. It should be just a simple case of like tapping it out the rest of the way. There it is. It is out. Yeah, that one doesn't look that bad. I mean, oh no, it is quite. Yeah, it is quite done, isn't it? Let's do the other one. Shit. Dropped in, there you go, so that's pretty much out. See the notches there, notch there and notch there. You just like put your screwdriver or suitable device on there, give it a twat. So there we go, we're going to drift this back in. There's the plate there, so this bit we've got to butt the bearing up against. So it's pretty obvious that it goes on the inside, because when you could tap it out, obviously you're tapping on this back edge, aren't you? So this flat edge here, as opposed to that sharp edge, goes on the inside like that. And then we've got the oil seal. Let's see if I can get this, how I'm going to do this. I've got to reposition the camera, so give me a moment. Okay, so this thing open. So that side down, sharp edge out. Do the plop, isn't it? And then you're looking for the old race, which I've thrown away somewhere. Hang on, let's see where I've put that. Okay, so just put the spacer in. I've already done the back one, so that's all in. It does say to put a bit of grease around this, so I suppose we should. All covered. Right, so we're in. And do the plop. That's done plop. Now, putting this race in. Now I'm covered in grease, I can't open it, that's great. Need something spiky. Right, okay. So obviously two sides, you've got the outer and the inner. The inner was the bit that was banging early on to draw it out, so that obviously goes on the inside. And this goes on the outside. But how to put it in without damaging it? Well, of course, you use the old one, don't you? Do the plop. And you just use the old race. So how do you know you've gone down far enough? Well, it'll change in note, so you'll hear that. That's more silly, isn't it? There you go. So now you're seated right the way down. They're both in fully. Spaces in between. Just a case of putting it back together. We'll show you that next. And of course, I forgot to show you about the O-ring. So that's got to go in. This stops the grease from coming out the back. Normally I'm going to load up the bearings anyway. So put new grease in to the bearings themselves. This is the stuff they've supplied, so hopefully it is the right stuff. I hope it's right stuff. Just smear around the new one. So, how do we put that in without damaging it? Well, that's an interesting one, isn't it? Because, again, I don't want to pinch it or anything, do you? So, again, the old one comes in handy, doesn't it? One bit of screw lift there, haven't we? You can tap it and not be worried about damaging it, because you're not actually thumping it, it's thumping something else. I think some people use sockets for this, but I just use the old one. It's the perfect size. And again, change of note indicates that it's down, doesn't it? Quick wipe. there we go. So that's now installed, and it's down on the race. Everything's in the right place, space in the right place. We're nearly there. Naturally, because we've been touching it, it's all covered in grease again, isn't it? Actually, I'll do the front colour myself. Right, it's on. Let's just add spaces, and it should torque up to 46 foot-pound. Let me just grab them spaces for you. Hang on, I've lost them. Okay, so there's actually no spaces to go in. Some of these did have spaces, but they're not on this particular one. I'm looking for something that I don't have, so I've just put the washer on, and we're just doing it up. Sensible increments. So it still spins nice and freely. Obviously not gunning this. Some people would, but they're normally in a rush in tyre firms. Starting to bottom out. That's sort of bottoming out. We'll go much further. Set me torque wrench. 46 foot-pound. And look at that, the split pin hole is absolutely bang on. Very good. Quick spin. So we're spinning up alright. It feels like there's a little bit of play in it, but I think that is quite normal actually. I think they did have play in them. Like 6 thou or something, but you can feel it. Actually more than I expected. So that's interesting. I think that might need an extra shim. I'm not sure. Because that's not right. You can see that's not right. So I'm going to see if I can find any shims. So yeah, just put it all back together quickly. Didn't need shims in the end. Just took it all apart and reseated it, and it kind of all went back together much better. Hardly any play now, so that's good. Still got this bit, and now this is the interesting bit, is that. What do I do with that? So let me have a quick look, see what we're doing. Yeah, so that's weird. Look at that. The washer's actually rusted away. That's crazy. Well, I haven't got anything to fix it. I suppose I'll just bang a couple of washers on it, I suppose. Okay, so dealing with the weirdness of this, you can see like the thread's pretty much done. It's not happy, is it? Both threads aren't that great, but this one's still culprit. So it's actually wearing through. I haven't got another one, so I have to mend and make do, don't you? So what I am going to do is find the plate. Aha. So that goes on there like so. couples in there. I'm going to smother a bit of grease around it. Smother a bit of grease around here. Bit on the so grease this all up and plunk that in there, and I'm going to have to shim it out, well, wash it out, won't I? So maybe a couple of those, yeah, a couple of those big boys, and new lock washer and the nut, and see how we go with that. Now, so you can see, like, I've shimmed it. So I've shimmed it out to take up the slack. Standard bodge, really, isn't it? Let's get and now, of course, instead of just biting on the stuff bit, the thread it bite on a new bit of thread. Well, a better piece of thread, I should say. That's about as far as I want to go with that. Right. So, now I've just got to plonk him on, which is here, somewhere, yeah, and that. Right, here we go. So, let's just get me spanner on the back there. Right, that's that. Yeah. Didn't think of this bit, did we? So, see, got to get that over there. Need like a little ring spanner just to adjust this side. I should probably lose this one. Oh, actually, I've got a jack here, haven't I? Duh. Oh, that's a bee. What are you doing? There we go. I've got enough there to. I don't tell a snap up man, I did that with his spanner. And nice big washer there somewhere. Oh, nice big washer in there. Let's do that. And of course, I've got so many washers on there, I can't actually fit the that on. Yeah, me. There we go. Right, have that. So, that one there, and that's us basically on us there. Oh, actually, I've got the socket here, haven't I? Well, okay, right, so that's that little weird catastrophe done. Okay, so car is back together. I'm actually sitting in the wee beastie itself. Done the wheel bearing, put the bracket on the exhaust, and did a quick oil change. Didn't bother showing you the rest of that because it's just like stuff, isn't it? You don't need to know how to do an oil change, do you? So now we just need to take it for a quick test run, and my glasses are steaming up. I've even managed to clean up the car and clean myself up as well, so very good. Let's see how the car performs now. So yep, she's absolutely fine, running a treat. No weird noises or clunking or banging or twisting. Actually tracks really nice. Let's get out. I'll show you what we've got here. So everything seems to be okay. She's tracking really nice, doing everything she should do. Actually nice and quiet drive because there was a lot of droning before. So there she is, ready to go back to work. You have to remember this is my daily as well, so you never really want to fix your daily, do you? Just use it. I've been using this thing for about a year now. Never let me down once. It's been a great little thing.